Do no wrong, admit no wrong. Many PR people try to convince business owners that they need to have crisis management that revolves around apologies and promises. But since PR people's first task is to ensure that they remain employed, there could be a conflict of interest that underlies such advice. From my experience with successful businesses, the brands that are the best protected are ones that don't apologize. If you make a mistake in your stream and accidentally went live in your living room for 12 hours, don't take it down and apologize. Simply upload it with acting unaware, a social experiment, and post the number of people who watched as the results. The first advantage of this is, of course, that you don't bring attention to mistakes and, as a result, avoid losing credibility. However, there is yet another benefit. You train your mind to think of positive spins. If you can do that with your business, you can do that with anything. By constantly spinning mistakes to your advantage, you can become the person everyone knows is quick on his or her feet. There are multiple case studies of businesses that got something wrong but then spun it into an intentional victory. For instance, the company that was producing Viagra pills was looking to produce heart medication. The medicine was finally created after spending a lot of money on the research. During trials, the company discovered a side effect. The patients were getting long-lasting erections. The company had two options. The first was to admit it messed up and apologize to the investors for wasting so much cash in developing the medicine. The second was to spin the side effect into the purpose of the medicine and market it with a name like Viagra. Well, that's what they did. So the important lesson in this is to always try to get away with apologizing or admitting that something was a mistake. Exercise. Think back about the last time you personally messed up. Think of at least 3 ways in which you could convince someone it was part of a grander plan. What possible things could you say to communicate that it was something you wanted all along? Write these down. I would recommend you do this exercise every day till you are natural and it seems like you cannot do anything wrong. The crossroads. When it comes to doing no wrong and admitting no wrong, you have 2 options. The first is to simply ignore the mess up and move on. This is one that I would recommend going with if the problem is not very visible. The second is the one where many people are paying attention to. In this, you have to find a way to convey that it was intentional and that you wanted things to go this way for a reason. A subset of conveying intentionality is to convey knowledge. If your business is buying a property or a brand and it fails, act like you knew this was a possibility and that you took measures to offset it. This is a type of admitting that you messed up without conveying that things can be out of your control. This is the last resort, and in almost all instances, my prescription is to do no wrong, admit no wrong.